Hi, this is Simon Obstill, and this is a follow-up to my recent video about the state of Apple Motion called Is Motion Obsolete?, which attracted a fair few comments. Now, most of the comments were thoughtful and helpful, but there were two that really stood out. On the one hand, there was the very angry guy who wanted to set fire to my entrails because he was convinced I was saying that motion is categorically dead.
Motion is not dead, heretic.
On the other hand, there was the equally angry guy who wanted to cut my heart out with a spoon because I hadn't declared motion to be categorically dead.
Motion is dead, heretic.
Of course, most of you will have realised that the whole point of my video was to present a nuanced perspective, but then YouTube is not a good place for nuance, so I guess angry reactions were inevitable. But I think the reason that people get so passionate about attacking one thing or defending another is down to anxiety. It's the anxiety that not having the right tool is a barrier to creating great work. And why do I think that? Well, I think that because I've been there too. Now, in the audio world where I also work, this is a really big thing. People spend a fortune on buying plugins in the expectation that having those countless plugins is the key to getting a great mix. There's huge anxiety that not having those plugins is going to make a great mix impossible. But what actually makes a great mix is not the tools, it's learning both the theory and practice of what makes a great mix and working really hard at perfecting one's grasp of that theory and practice. And the same thing is true of motion graphics and visual effects, and indeed video editing and much more. Anxiety about having the right tools is a displacement anxiety for the real anxiety, which is the anxiety about how to make great content in the first place. But the solution to that anxiety is simply to immerse yourself in the work and in learning how to do it better. But to do that, you really do need to set yourself free from anxiety about the tools. In reality, all of these applications are a lot more like each other than their passionate adherents would care to admit. There are good things and bad things, but at the end of the day, you can usually find a way to get the job done. And mostly, getting the job done is about leveraging your skill and talent and experience. The tools don't create the work. You do. The trick isn't to get your hands on the best tools. The trick is getting the best out of yourself. Anyway, that's just my view. Please don't set fire to my entrails if you disagree. And thanks for watching.